Welcome to Python series. In this video we are going to learn about scope of variables. These can be of two types, global scope and local scope. So let us begin with writing a very simple program that contains a function, and we will define some variables and see how some of the variables can be of global scope type and some of them can be of local scope type. So let's write a program where we add two numbers. So for adding two numbers, the program is simple: return A. So this function will use two values, x and y, that will provide it, and it will do the sum of these two numbers. I hope you all understand these kind of programs now. So let us ask the user for these two numbers. So numbers are of integer type, so we are defining it as int, and input keyword used for the user to input the number. So this is the input function, and this is for the whole integer. So let us give some text also so that it becomes easier to understand. In the output, enter the value of x, and let's enter the second number also. So second number will be, let's keep it num2. Enter the value of y. So we have entered the two numbers. Now let us actually do the sum and call our function name. Sum is equal to, our function name is addme, and what we are providing it, we are giving it num1 and num2. So that is all we need to supply here. We are giving two arguments, and let us print the value. Whatever is stored in sum variable will be now printed using our print function, print sum. Okay, so let us just run this program and see what we are getting. Let's say 5 and 6. So obviously we are getting the sum as 11. Let us modify our program to make the output little bit better. Of course we can add some text. Sum of two numbers is. Okay, so now our output will look better. 5 and 6. The sum of two numbers is 11. So we are looking at some variables here. See, the variables are x, y, a, num1, num2, and finally sum. So which one of them is of global type and which one of them is of local scope type? So global scope variables are those which can be referred anywhere in the program. You can call them anywhere. You can just print them anywhere in your program. But local variables which have local scope, they will work only locally. So here the local variables are a, x, and y, and the global variables are num1, num2, and sum. So let me just prove what I said right now. I said that num1, num2, and sum are global variables. That means they can be used anywhere in the program, and a, x, and y are local variables. They are just used in this portion of the program. They are running locally in this loop only. You cannot call them anywhere outside the loop. Okay, that is why they are local. Let me just show you. If we want to print the value of x, whatever was entered in this x, and you want to print it here, it won't work, because we are asking for a local variable here which is running locally here. You cannot print it outside its loop. So let us run the program and supply two values, and as you can see, after giving two values we are getting the sum. Till here the program runs fine till line number 12, but at 13 you are getting the error name x is not defined, but we have defined it. But still, why you are getting the error name is not defined, name x is not defined? Because you are asking it outside the loop. Now let us just cut this line and paste it here. Now we are asking to print the value of x inside its loop. Okay, so now the program should work just fine. 2, 3, and see, you are getting the output of x here. The value of x was 2, so you are getting 2 right here. Okay, and one more thing, if you define anything at the top of the program, as a very first line or outside the your function, it is a global variable. Okay, let's say e is equal to 15. So this e variable is of course a global variable. You can ask it, you can print it here, print e, and you can print it at the end or just anywhere you like. Let's print it at the end, and to make it different, let's say e plus 1. Okay, so we are running the program. 2, 3, we are getting the sum as 5, and this e which we are printing inside the loop is getting here, and finally the last line which is e plus 1, that is 15 plus 1, 16, you are getting it here. Okay, so global variables can be called anywhere. You can call it here inside the loop, you can call it outside the loop, but those which are local can only be called locally. So again the question is, why this x and y were local variables and why this e, num1, num2 and sum is a global variable. So let us understand it. Let me just remove these lines. See what happened in our original program. When this program starts executing, it will execute from this line number 5 because we have added these comments. So our first line is line number 5. Okay, so it encounters this definition keyword. So after this, the program knows that you have added a function. Okay, so after this def, these lines are just ignored. Okay, the command moves to line number 10. So what it gets a variable num1. It is a global variable. Okay, it is not inside any closed loop. Next line, num2. So num1, num2 is a global variable. In the line number 12, we are getting a variable sum. So again, sum becomes a global variable. Num1, num2 and sum. We have 3 global variables. Finally, after the sum variable, it sees that you are calling that function that you have created above. So the function, the program moves at the top. Now it will create some local variables which are running inside the function, that is x, y and a. So x, y and a are the local scope variables. And finally, I forgot to delete this, and finally the whole thing is printed, and you can see that there are no variables left to be defined. So hope you have understood this concept of global scope and local scope of variables. You should just know how the program executes, and that is all you need to know to find the scope of the variables. So that is all for this video. Hope you have enjoyed learning. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.